My bookish hot take is that I don't think every villain needs a tragic backstory. In fact, I think more stories would benefit if the villain didn't have a tragic backstory, especially stories media aimed at middle grade or young adult aged readers, which I would like to remind adults who go into young adult spaces that those stories are for kids. Why do I think that? Because when you are a kid, sometimes there is evil that is so big, that it feels so pervasive, that feels so ancient, that feels so endless, that it's like baked into the very soil. And all you need to know as you are reading that story, what you are processing on the page, isn't whether or not that villain was at one time just a cute little sweet boy. What you need to know is that the evil can be defeated, that you and your friends and your family can survive, that there is hope at the end of it. Now, yes, I do think that there are some stories in which we can maybe unpack a little bit about how people become evil, about how people slide down into that, but not every story benefits from that. I think that we are in this strange era, this Regina-fication, I like to call it, Regina from Once Upon a Time, where we're trying to humanize like every villain, where every villain needs to have a tragic backstory. And I don't think that that's actually good storytelling for everything. I think sometimes you just need to let evil be evil because there is some irredeemable evil in the world, and kids know that. I think kids reach for science fiction and fantasy stories to tell them not that dragons exist, but that dragons can be defeated. So if you agree with me, I wrote a book. It's called Verity Vox and the Curse of Foxfire. It has an evil villain. His name is Earl. He lives in the mountains and he wants to kill everybody. Does he have a tragic backstory? No, he doesn't. He's just evil and he needs to be stopped. And this little witch right here is the one who's going to stop him. If that appeals to you, this book is available in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook formats. Also, Jean Grey read my audiobook, The Superhero. One last thing, I got new glasses. What do we think of them? Thank you. Goodbye.